is there I think about like human needs.
Yeah.
But are there any human needs that are being sacrificed by always working in your case?
I'm good.
You're good.
Yeah. I mean,
which gets to the point of the measurement, which is like, how do I feel?
I'm good. Yeah. A lot of people really overanalyze a lot of things. And like, I don't think, well, I do spend a lot of time thinking about death and things like that, but I usually use those as frames to give myself permission to do the things that I want to do. And just do them without hearing the judgment that I know that other people would probably cast on my life. They're like, why don't you have kids? Like, because I haven't wanted to yet. And that's okay. And if I want to later, I will. I'll tell you an argument that I got into. So I was at...
You got into an argument?
I did. I got into an argument with my stepmother. So Layla's father's, whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, it wasn't her. Different person. It's fine. Anyways, I was at the kitchen table and she said, I would never want your life. And I was like, what? She was like, it's so unbalanced. I was like, okay, how? I was like, do you feel like I'm not in shape physically? I was like, do you feel like business-wise, financially, I'm not fit? Do you feel like romantically, like my marriage is in some way like not good? And so I like, where do you feel like I'm unbalanced? Or it's just that I do more than you, or I do things differently than you do. Because to the same degree, I wouldn't want your life. And that's why I don't have your life. And that's why you don't have my life. So it's good that we don't want each other's lives, because that would be tough, wouldn't it? And so that was the argument that we got into in so many words. And it just came down to the idea that like, I think that person was casting judgment on themselves because maybe on some level, maybe they did want some aspect of the life that we had. And I hope that doesn't sound like weird, but it's just like, I think we all do this. We see something, we're like, and then we look at our delta and then we either say, man, I would like that, or we cast stones at it so that we don't feel bad to our ego. And say like, no, there's something wrong with it. They're not happy, whatever. And I would say that if there's one thing that I will try and beat out of me until I die is caring what other people think. And I think everybody cares what other people think. And I think over time, we just care a little bit less. And so I feel like I'm 30% better than I was 10 years ago. And maybe in 10 years, I'll be like 30% better than that. But that 30% has been very meaningful for me because it's enabled me to do things. Like I got married in 8 days. None of my parents were there. And I'm cool with it because that's what I wanted to do. And I work with my wife every hour of every day. And people are like, is that healthy? I'm like, I don't know. We like it. Why do you care? Like, how does it affect you?
Turn it off.